Good morning, it's Sunday, it's Sunday morning, and it's time for another mega walk. This time I'm around Puerto Del Carmen. I've started at the Bacor Lanzarote Splash. This is the new hotel, which used to be Puerto Carmen. It's all changed. There's a water park, there's everything in there now. I have had a little cheeky look around, but it's a mega walk time. We're going to walk all the way down to the old town, past the Biosphera shopping centre. We're going to swing along Playa Chica and show you around that area. And then we're going to go and have a look to see if the new Fariones is ready yet. It was meant to be open yet now. They're saying it's going to be open around Tuesday. So we'll go and have a little look and see what progress we can see there. And then we're going to hit the Puerto Del Carmen Strip and walk until the batteries run out. So if you're watching this on YouTube, it is a catch up. It is live on TikTok every single Sunday where you can interact. But on this one, it's just a catch up, but you can still make comments and I will answer. Anyway, that's enough for me. I'm gabbling. Let's get on with this bloody mega walk. Come on, let's go. Do you know what? I think I did that intro on TikTok and I did the intro on YouTube. I don't think I pressed record. I'm going mad. So maybe should I do the intro again? Good morning, TikTok and YouTube. We are here in Puerto Del Carmen and we're heading down to the old town. I'm going to try not to get hit by a bus. So let's go. Right, let me cross over here. You can see the sea, look. Can you see the sea in the distance? So this is like the entrance to Puerto Del Carmen. And this is like, it's one of them places, it's like around the back streets, but there is plenty for you to see. And there's some little hotels here. You've got the Vista Mar over there. And then you've got the Spa supermarket here. And you've got a big petrol station. Is the heat wave there? No, there's no heat wave. That's all the mainstream media scaring you for whatever reason that they choose. It's been hot. There's no massive heat wave. Nobody's melting. It's just been rather warm. It's been in the sort of late 30s. We've not hit 40 degrees like they're reporting on the news. Maybe we did once, but it's not that hot. And more in Greece. I mean, Greece is very hot, but I worked in Greece in 2003 and we were in 40s, 45s there. You know, it's summertime. Is that a garage? Yes, it is. That's the petrol station. Puerto Del Carmen petrol station. Morning, Joe. Weather is just hot. Yes, it is, exactly. And it's a lovely temperature at the moment. There was some clouds this morning, but they've tended to disappear a bit now. And it's around 26 degrees at the moment. Where is this? We're in Puerto Del Carmen, Lanzarote today. So we're up towards near the old town area. And we're heading down by the Biosphera shopping centre. And then we're going to go, I think, Old Town, and we'll go and have a look at this Fariones Suites, because apparently, as somebody said, it's meant to open today, and I don't think it's gonna. But it'd be worth having a look, won't it? We'll get some real-time information. So yeah, we've had a rocky start, no sound on the microphone, and probably no intro. I shall have to do the intro again when I get back, won't I? I'll save a little bit of battery on the camera so I can do a little quick intro. Oh, let's go. So this is where you get to see the sea, look. This is the exciting bit. If you're coming on bus, like if you're coming there from the airport on bus, sometimes they come in this way and this will be your first view of the sea. Well, you can see it all the way, to be honest, but this is the first proper view, look. And look at that. It's beautiful, isn't it? You've got the little El Dorado hotel just there. I am going to do that one as well. I've got to get up here and do some more hotel walk-arounds. But yeah, I nearly got caught this morning in that Bacor splash. I knew I would, because it's one of them places there. It's quite small and they know if you're not staying there. But I managed to blag it, so I got a quick video and we were out. So there you go. I love the roundabouts here in Lanzarote, look. All the roundabouts have something in the middle of them. So this one's got a fish. In Playa Blanca, towards Playa Blanca and Yiza, you've got the big camels. So there's they're really nice. And this is the big Biosphera shopping centre with McDonald's, look. So McDonald's is just opening there, and on the top floor there you've got the rooftop, which is well, it's an attraction in itself. It's amazing. don't know if you can see it. See the, yeah you can, let me just get a good view of it down here. So on the top floor you've got the open air cinema. So there's a cinema upstairs, you can watch a film in the night. It's amazing, and they've got a huge crazy golf. It's a beautiful place, loads of shopping in there as well. Have a little bird's eye view down here, look. So we've got loads of shops, look. It's not open yet, but it's a great place. You have to come to the Biosphere. And there's a rooftop, look, just up the top there, look. Zoom in. That's the rooftop. It's got restaurants. It's got 2 sort of restaurants. You can enjoy food out on the terrace. You can go to the outdoor cinema. They've got a crazy golf, and they've got like a 6D cinema ride. So it's unreal. It really is. Morning, you're right. A few people waiting for the bus. Probably to the Sunday market, I would say. Probably to the Sunday market. Is it far from Costa de Geese? It's about 30 minutes in a taxi. Less than that, 20 minutes in a taxi from Costa de Geese probably. But you could get the local bus from Costa de Geese to here, and it's worth it just to have a little look inside the rooftop and see what they've got. So we're entering now the old town. So down this hill is the old town of Puerto Del Carmen. I don't usually walk this way, so it's a bit of a change. And again, you've got some really nice bars and restaurants down in this area as well. So while we've got the new town, which is the main strip, and the old town is a little bit more traditional. It's very difficult to modernise in this area because I like to keep it sort of oldie worldy, but it's still not that very oldie worldy, is it? Until you get down by the harbour, it's not bad down there. But you've got Dicey Riley's here. These are some little hidden gems here, look. You've got the Kraken Coal, and there's a little restaurant called El Tamate, I think, or something, and that's there. That's a really nice restaurant. Lots of Irish bars down here. There you go, lots of Irish bars down here. No, we're not in Tenerife, we're in Puerto Del Carmen Lanzarote. Is there a water park? Yes, there is, there's 2. So you've got the Drunken Monkey there, look. That's a really popular sort of pit stop, if you like. People tend to go there, have a beer before dinner, watch the world go by, or even in the afternoon if they're walking around. You can do a lot of people watching. Down here as well, you've got these little sort of corners that are hidden away, look. So you've got a Codfather fish and chip shop there. I didn't know that was there. That's new to me. You've got the Chillin' Bar. You've got the Greek pub. So you've got these little sort of hidden corners. And then you've got a topless club there, look. Club Topless, Olivine. Oh, and a love bar, strip tease. So you've got a couple of strip clubs in there. See? You can tell I'm not a dirty old man. Look, I didn't even know they were there. Now you do. Looks a bit dodgy in that area there. I wouldn't be going in there late at night. Well, unless you were looking for something. Morning, you alright? So you got a little casino down there as well. Are you in Las Vegas? I must be. Mrs. Travelon watching, well played. I don't know whether she's on or anything. They're brothels, no. I know they're brothels. They're certainly not strip clubs. Stop trying to get me into trouble, you lot. I'm in Lanzarote now. Oh, look, Mrs. Travelon's on. Anyway, let's change the subject quickly. Have you been to El Oda Crete? No, I haven't. Barbers is good on the left. Where's the Barbers? Is there a Barbers? I didn't see a Barbers. Look, you've got a place there called Weatherspoons. Notice how they've spelt it, look. Weatherspoons is closed. I don't think it's closed down, or has it closed down? I'm not sure. It's closed now because it's early. All the times I walk past, never noticed that. Yeah, up those stairs. Oh, hang on, let me just cross the road without getting killed. So you've got the Hatton Garden bar there. That's another sort of popular British bar. It does like your fish and chips and that. Sands Hotel, all right. Yes, Sands Hotel is lovely. That's in Costa de Geese. So you've got the Sands Beach. So let me just get your bearings so you know where you are here. So this is the old town. Look, down there is where we're going to head. Right down there towards the harbour. And then up that street there heads you up to the Flora Hotel and the Isla El Mar. And there's a few places up there as well. There's the Turtle Purple, the Purple Turtle, and there's a little supermarket. We're not going to walk up there today. we're going to head down in that direction, which there's a barrier here, so I'm just going in this direction first. So I'm going to head down there, and we're going to walk along the coastline from the harbour, and then we'll head up to where the Fariones Suites is. Gracias. Gloria Rozzaro's up that hill there. So just up that hill is Gloria Rozzaro. How hot is it right now? It's around 26 at the moment, 26, 28. Costa Sal in October, that's all the way up Matagorda area. I'm not going as far as that today. The Fariones 9 weeks and 6 days time. Yeah, I thought it wasn't open yet, but we are going to go and have a look. THB Flora just up that hill. Where is this? Puerto Del Carmen. This is the old town. This place here, La Cascada, is an amazing restaurant. They do all like your meats, steaks and all that sort of stuff, and it's recently been refurbed as well. It's really nice, look, and that's a very popular place. There's always a queue out the door, but they do like steak and fresh meat and stuff like that. Oliver used to live here. I stay every year in apartments Calle del Teide down the old town. Love it. Where are you? I'm in Puerto Del Carmen, Lanzarote today. That's where we are. Best steak ever. There you go. Wayne's give the seal of approval for La Cascada. Here's another little square that's not so not so dodgy, and that is the Dog and Duck. Look, you've got the In Place, you've got an Indian restaurant, and you've got the Shamrock. Of course, they're closed now because it's early doors. So. And it's Sunday, so for those of you thinking, why is it not open, why is it not busy, they'll probably open in about an hour, half an hour maybe. But down in this area you've got some really nice places. You've got Da Vinci here on the corner, and down there you've got some bars and restaurants as well. We are going to head to that sea, so don't worry about that. Good morning, how are you? And you? They're up early, look, they're up early, ready for breakfast. We'll go and say hello to them in a minute. Want to go to Fariones so badly, I just got pretty pricey. Yeah, it will be. The Fariones has always been pricey. Fariones was one of the first hotels ever built on the island, if you look back on some of the old photos. But it's always been a very expensive place, even the apartments. So you've got Fariones Apartments, Fariones Hotel, and the Fariones Suites, or whatever they used to be called, or what they're going to be called. So it's like 3 hotels. And I think the people that own that actually own the Princess Yaiza as well in Playa Blanca. So it's all part of the same group. And I believe, and I may be wrong, someone will correct me if they're watching this on YouTube back, for sure someone will correct me. I believe they're a Canarian company. I do believe they're an actual Canarian company, so they're not like a massive brand like the Hyatt or anything like that. So I could be wrong on that. There's Sassy's. Sassy's down in the old town. And then here you've got the Irish Harbour Bar as well. And then this leads us down to the harbour. Yeah, Welshie loves Sassy's. And then you've got a couple of bars and restaurants just up that hill there. That's quite a nice little street to go up. There's some nice places just up there. I'm not going to go up there today because we're heading down here. We're heading down here, look. Whereabouts do you actually live? In Playa Blanca. What's the weather like in September? Usually September's amazing. So what you need to do, you need to follow this channel. If you're on here now, follow this channel. Every morning I do the weather, which covers Lanzarote, Gran Canaria, Tenerife, all the Fuerteventura. So any of the Canary Islands, they're pretty much the same weather. So I do a daily weather report. You need to go onto my YouTube channel because I do loads of stuff on there, keeping people up to date and showing people hotels and stuff like that. So you need to go over to the YouTube and subscribe to that. And if you come into Lanzarote or anywhere in the Canaries, this will keep you up to date with what's going on. And then we've also got the website, excursionslanzarote.com and travelon.world, which Neil's pinning there. Look, thank you very much, Neil. And if you use the discount code TTK, you'll get a discount on there. So excursionslanzarote.com is just for Lanzarote. And then travelon.world, so www.travelon.world will take you to the website where you can book all of the Canary Island excursions. So it's got all the information on there. And use the code TTK and you'll get a discount. So there you go. So let's have a look at the old town, Puerto Del Carmen. We're here in the harbour area. I love this place. I love the harbour area. The fair is getting ready. If you've seen on the YouTube, I set up a video. I did a video on the YouTube about the fair in Playa Blanca. That's leaving on Sunday and he's coming down to Puerto Del Carmen. It's going to be in this area there. Look, you can see there's a stage set up there. So there's lots of things going on down here. And look at this. I love this place. Look at this. This is where the boats come in, but it's just such a nice place to come. And down here lives a number of cats and a number of ducks, believe it or not. And see if we can see the ducks. I can definitely see a cat under here, look. He's just buggered off. And here as well, you've got Casa Roja, which is the red restaurant. You've got a little banana bar and you've got Emma's Cantina here as well. So you've got a few places. But this Casa Roja has not opened since COVID. But all the tables and chairs are still out there. And it was a beautiful restaurant, look. So, in the next live, I'm going to walk, I think, all the way down here to Puerto Calero and then get the boat back, because that's a brilliant walk. So you can start the walk here and literally walk all the way to Puerto Calero along this path. It's a bit of a trek, but we're going to do it in the next live. But look at that. Beautiful. Gorgeous, isn't it? So that's the old town of Puerto Del Carmen. We need to know why Casa Roja is not open. Maybe some political thing, maybe something, I don't know, but it's unusual why it's not open. Shall I ask these people? Oh no, they've gone. I was going to say if I could see it. We could ask. They're doing something, they're putting a pole up or something. And then over here, look, I'm going to give you a little hint, a little tip. If you like tapas. Now tapas is like small Canarian dishes, so you can try a little bit of everything. Octopus, croquetas, little small dishes. That's the sort of Spanish tradition. It's called tapas. And a load of places will advertise tapas, but this place is the original. Look, the locals go here. It does fresh fish. It's not much to look at from the outside, is it? And it sort of looks like it's in the middle of a car park. But I tell you what, the food in there is beautiful. It's real Canarian. So if you want that, that is where to go. And this place is also very good for like food and stuff like that. This is the same owners as American Indian. So it's called L'Ancla. It's always been very popular. It's right on the corner, look. Let's have a look at the prices. See, they do tapas there, but I'd go there for tapas for sure. And then prices here, look, you're talking classic burger $8.50, Black Angus burger $14.75, pizzas sort of €9. So not too bad price wise. Pasta's $9.50. And then on the grill, your meat gets a little bit more expensive. You're talking grilled fillet steak, 250 grams, €21. So not too bad, eh? Can't wait to get back. Where are you? I'm in Puerto Del Carmen in the old town. And L'Ancla, look, he's getting ready. It's all been done out as well, look. This is a bit new. I'll just go and sneak in and have a look. Buenos dias. So there you go, look, it's all lit up. Wow. Todo nuevo, no? Sí. Beautiful. So there you go. Thank you. Thanks. So there you go, look, that was L'Ancla. That's a lovely place, that's changed. Next door you've got Heineken. They'll be cleaning that today because this is the party place, this one. Buenos dias. And Heineken Bar and San Miguel are where the locals come and party, basically. Lots of Spanish down here on the weekends, and it is the big party place. And they've had some events, look. So they've got a big stage outside. So they've had some events, and this is where the fair is going to be. If you want to see what the fair is like, have a look on my YouTube channel. I did the one in Playa Blanca. It's the same fair, and it's coming down here next week. So it should be if you're here, you'll be able to go to the fair. Lovely place just at the park, yeah. A little park just up here, look there. Little park for the kids. And then you've got some lovely sort of steak houses and fish restaurants here as well, look. Of course they're not open because it's early. but you know I like to do my old Sunday morning walk, and I like it because it gets me to see everything. You got My Kitchen here by Julius. Morning. That's a nice place to do there. You still do the carvery? That's the carvery one. And here they do the carvery. Say hello, look. So this will be busy on a Sunday for the carvery. This is the best carvery in Puerto Del Carmen for sure. It's huge. 12 till 4. 12 till 4 and 6 till 9 for your Sunday carvery down here at My Kitchen by Julius. Brilliant. You're on live. Thank you very much. See you later. So yeah, that's a carvery place. I've been there before. It's beautiful. The carvery is amazing. So if you like a carvery down in the old town there, 12 till 4, 6 till 9. Thank you, Mrs. Travelon. Who has a carvery on holiday? Lots of people, Rick. Not everybody sort of walks around looking for cuttlefish and deep fried squid. Some people like to have Indian, English breakfast. Some people like what they like. Some people come here for the food, some people come here for the fun, and everyone's entitled to eat what they want. So as you see, there's some places up here. Let's go and see my mate up here. Good morning, how are you? So this place, look, there's loads of stuff. Restaurant for Mara, $3.95 a breakfast, that's not bad, and a XXL for $5.95, look.
Pancake,
American wow, pancake. Fabulous.
Anyone you like.
He's got everything. This man's got the lot.
And nice toasted sandwiches, nice omelette, nice baguette, nice jacket potatoes, the best tapas in the harbor.
There you
for
go.
Lunch, and we will make sure to look after you. You come into this one, you won't be disappointed.
Yeah, what's your name?
Ahmed.
Ahmed, thank you, Ahmed.
He's my friend.
Go and see Ahmed. So there you go. He'll look after you there. They do bloody everything there, don't they? Don't need me to tell you what they do. Ahmed will tell you. Everyone seems so friendly. Yeah, sometimes. They get a lot of PRs sort of in the new town of Puerto Del Carmen that are maybe not so friendly. More outside there, sort of the pubs and clubs that'll be a bit more aggressive trying to drag you in. But he's a nice guy. Dolce Vita there, look. Where are you, mate? I'm in Puerto Del Carmen Old Town today. As he Jay. He's nice to me. Sally Pimienta, I've heard of that one. That's meant to be quite nice, look. They're setting up for the day. Buenos dias, ¿todo bien? And then this is a beautiful place, look. Puerto Bahia. Very typical Canarian here, very popular with the Canarian locals, and I'm not surprised, look. Look at this view. Look at this view, let's have a look. Absolutely stunning. Crystal clear waters, look down there. Look at that. That is just beautiful, no? You can see all the way over the old town of Puerto Del Carmen. I love this walk. This walk is definitely one of my favourite walks in Lanzarote along here, look. Look how clear that water is down there. Absolutely stunning, isn't it? Beautiful. So if you're on, make sure to like the channel. Make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and make sure to visit our website www.travelonworld.world and excursionslanzarote.com. You get all your trips, tours, everything you need, and if you use the code TTK you'll get a little TikTok discount just for joining me on live today. But look at her view. Stunning, look. Absolutely beautiful. Fabulous. And imagine stopping in these apartments here, look. So you could rent one of those, look, and then wake up every morning and that would be your view. Beautiful. Booked for 3 weeks time. Fantastic. That's great. I've been seeing those times. How's the weather in October? Usually fantastic. Like I said, make sure to like the channel because I do the daily weather report. Every morning I do the weather and that covers all of the Canary Islands. And that goes on TikTok, it goes on YouTube, so just make sure to subscribe to all the channels. Hey, good morning, how are you?
Hey, I'm alright, I'm good.
You having a good day already?
Already.
There you go. How is Costa de Guise? Costa de Guise is nice. A lot different to the other resorts, Costa de Guise. I've done a few lives down there and you'll find those on YouTube as well, you can catch up on those. So what I'm doing now is I'm live on TikTok, as you know, because you're watching. And if you're watching this on YouTube, it's recording on another camera. So we've got a both. So if there's anything you missed in this live, you can head over to the YouTube and catch up on it. We're going to head towards Playa Chica, and then we're going to head up towards the Fariones, the new Fariones, see if it's ready, see if it's been built. Arrives Thursday night, we'll be there on Wednesday, fabulous. Is that near Bellevue Aquarius? We just passed Bellevue, back towards the Old Town. It's not far from here, yeah. Been to the Old Town, and I've done a full video on the Bellevue Aquarius, again on my YouTube channel, where somebody showed me around the room, because the reviews there are sort of hit and miss, so I thought I'll go and have a look, and it wasn't too bad. I mean, it's basic accommodation, is the Bellevue. It's sort of a 3-star basic accommodation, but it's cheaper than anything else, and it's one of them places, if you just need a bed to lay your head and some food and stuff like that, and a nice pool, you're rocking and rolling. So down here is where they do all the dives. So you've got a load of diving schools down here, and a load, this has become a really popular thing in Lanzarote. Look, people with motorhomes, they're all over the place, parking in different places. What a life. I think I'd like that life. I think me and Mrs. Travelon might just get a bloody little holiday home and bugger off. There you go, look, there's people swimming, there's people diving down here. Lovely views, look. Do you like Matagorda? Yeah, I like Matagorda. It's a nice place. It's sort of out of Puerto Del Carmen, but close enough to everything that you possibly need. It's a bit like Carolaca with the motorhomes. Yeah, there's loads of motorhomes, yeah. Booked the Plus Fariones for 12th of August, not heard from Jet2. Well, we're going to head there and have a look, so stay tuned. 2 weeks till La Branda, El Dorado, that's a great place. I'm going to do a video there soon. Here's all the divers, look, getting ready. Here's all the I've never fancied diving. I tried it once, didn't like it. Too much messing around, look. All that equipment. Far too much messing around. I'd rather get a snorkel mask on and just pop my head in the water. 59 days to go. Is it warm in December? Yes, it's warm in December. Let's go and have a look down here. Look, this is Playa Chica, beautiful beach area. And this is where they do all the water sports. And again, if you want to book the water sports, you can visit our website, excursionslanzarote.com, www.travelon.world. Use the code TTK and you'll get a discount on the water sports as well. And there's the divers, look, getting ready for the day. Are you close to Blue Sea, Las Viscas? Not really, it's up the other end. Not too far. Buenos dias. And here's the water sports. Buenos dias, ¿todo bien? Here's the water sports, look, Paracraft. We send loads of people down here. You can do 20 minutes, 60 minutes. No, you can't. You do 20 minutes down here, but you can also do parasailing. You can do banana boat rides. You can do all sorts. And this is right next to the beautiful beach at Playa Chica. This is one of my favourite beaches, look. It's absolutely gorgeous. Have you been on the UFO? No, I haven't. Wouldn't catch me on that. But this place, I tell you what, for snorkeling and diving as well, Playa Chica is beautiful. Look at that crystal clear waters. And then all the way along the natural rocks. So it's a little bit different to Playa Blanca where you've got the man-made beach. This is a real beach, look. Real rocks. Not like the ones that they've just sort of dumped there. This is real natural. Look at that. And that's called Playa Chica. It's probably one of the best beaches in Puerto Del Carmen. Maybe even Lanzarote. I would go as far as to say that. I know I don't like the beach, Patrick. I hate the beach, I hate the sand, but I don't mind this beach, if I'm honest with you, because I just go snorkeling, look, in there, and it keeps the sand off me. But it's a beautiful beach. Am I going to walk this way? Because like Patrick's just said, I cannot stand the sand. I ain't going to walk that way. I'm going to walk back and around. I ain't getting sand in my bloody shoes. I'll be walking that'll just annoy me to death. So let's walk back around, and you can see there, look, if you are on, I don't usually say this, but make sure to tap the screen a few times, because apparently it helps. It helps get people on. So these are getting ready for the day. This is another traditional sort of Canarian restaurant, does all your tapas and stuff. They'll be rammed. Little gold mine, that corner, an absolute gold mine. You can sit there, do your water sports, have something to eat. They're getting ready for the diving, look. They're getting ready for the diving. That was so funny. Did you see that? That guy had a full-on a full-on wetsuit. He had a thing in his mouth to breathe, and the woman just asked him for directions. Jeez, people make me laugh. People make me laugh. He was literally had a full-on suit of armour ready to go diving. He had his thing in his mouth, and she asked him which way the shop was, I think, and he had to stop and take it all out of his mouth. Dear God. People are in their own world, aren't they? There you go, look. There's a little view of Playa Chica. Look at that, absolutely stunning. Oh, there you go, look, I can see them hearts coming up on the right hand side. That means they're tapping the screen. Get tapping, get tapping. That's what they do, don't they, on these TikTok? I don't know why that helps or makes it any better. Are you getting the heat wave like in Europe? Europe's not getting a heat wave, Stephanie. We've had this conversation before. It's summer. There is no different to any other summer. Believe me, it's all scaremongering from the mainstream media. There is no different to the weather than we've had any other time. I've said it before, I lived in Greece for a few seasons, and it was roasting then, and that was in 2003. So please do not worry about the heat wave. It is hot, but it's summertime. It's no different to any other year. In fact, if you do your research and go back and Google this time 6, 7, 8 years ago, you'll see the temperatures are the same. There's no difference, but it's the next step of scaring people to death, and just really gets my back up, to be honest. So you can see the big cranes up here, and there's some nice little accommodation here, look, where people are stopping, and we're going to walk this way and have a look at the Fariones. So lots of people live here. Well, they used to live here. Now it's all holiday homes, look. Because let's face it, you would love to stay here, wouldn't you? Stayed in Las Velasquez, yeah, that's a lovely place. Would you stay in the Old Town or New Town? Depends what you like. Old Town, well, to be honest, they're not far. They're not far from each other, so you've got no difference. There's an old car, look. Little classic car going out for a Sunday morning drive. And here is where we're going to see the Fariones. So if you want to know how the Fariones is going, we're going to go and have a look now, and we'll have a good old nose. Going to Vista Del Mar villas, please. I don't know where they are. Thank you, Neil. Is this Playa Blanca? No, we're in Puerto Del Carmen today. So we're up Puerto Del Carmen area in the old town. It's very cloudy. It is in the mornings. In the mornings it's cloudy. By afternoon, glorious. So don't worry. Lavanda Playa Club apartment's been finished. Yeah, I think it has. I'll get down there and have a look. Maybe today, maybe not. Staying in Lago Verde. That's a nice place. I'm still sad about the spoon. Yeah, the spoon has gone missing. For those of you that haven't seen the video, I did a little report on it. The spoon in Playa Blanca, which was buried in concrete, somebody's took it out. There's uproar. The world's gone mad. No, everyone's all over Facebook. What's your opinion on Vic San Antonio? It's a lovely hotel, really well located, right in the middle. So this is one of the Fariones, which has recently been refurbished. This is the 5-star. This is super posh, super nice, and I'll show you here. I'll show you here, and I'll show you just opposite as well. And you can see the Fariones Plus, or the suites, just behind it there. That's actually been refurbished now. Somebody said it's meant to open today. It definitely is not. So there's the 5-star Fariones. Look. Someone never got to see the spoon. 5-star, very me. Mrs. Travelon thinks she's 5-star now. She's not. Not with Mr. Travelon. He don't pay for 5-star. Although I have treated her for her birthday to a night in the 5-star Princess Isa. Maybe we'll come and stop in this hotel as well. Look at it. Look how shiny them windows are, look. I'll just take a little sneak inside and have a quick peek around, look. I won't go too far. We'll just have a quick peek. Hola, buenos dias. There you go, look. Wow. What a stunning place. Look at that. The pool out there is just fantastic. So this is the 5-star Fariones Suites. Can I go to the pool? You sure? Perfetto, solo 2 minutos, gracias. Oh, he said I can go to the pool, look. Wow, look at this. Hey, treating you today to a little 5-star luxury on a Sunday morning. Look at this, look. So this is 5-star absolute luxury. Look at that. Who would like to be staying here? Look at that, that is stunning, eh? That's the 5-star Fariones. You've got the rooms up there, look. There's lots of people eating breakfast, but he said don't film the people. I said no worries. So I'm definitely going to come here one early morning and sneak in. Well, I don't need to sneak in here, they just let me, didn't they? Lovely bar area here. And look at the reception, beautiful. Thank you, gracias, adios. Wow, nice people as well. Better get it booked, Dave. No, Mrs. Travelon, she ain't getting this one. She's had the Isa. That's her fix for the time. And then when you come out, look, opposite, I'm at Puerto Del Carmen, just outside the Fariones. So when you come out opposite, look, you've got these bars and restaurants just opposite you. And there's a little square. I'll show you the little square because it's actually quite nice up here. You've got an Irish bar there, Finnegan's Wake. I used to have a place there called the Volcano, that's gone. Now called Taboo. Beautiful Canary Islands are the best. There's only little bungalows opposite the beach. It's beautiful. And then look up here, look, oh, there's a new restaurant here that I didn't know. Another Indian tandoori curry house. That's a big one. I didn't know that. Are you fluent in Spanish? No, I'm fluent in Spanglish. But here, look, you can get a starter, main, naan bread or pillar rice, and pillar rice for $9.99. There you go. Or €2 extra if you want prawns or lamb. So that's not bad, is it? At Shah India, it's a lovely little square here as well. Look at this. So you've got Jimmy's bar, beautiful plants, look. Eve, I'm Spanglish. Lava bar, that's it, no Sassy's. Well, it's not. I think the owner of Lava Bar has now gone and worked in Sassy's. I don't know if she owns it. Maybe, I may be wrong. But you've got a lovely little place here, look. A little cafe that does all the fresh bakery and stuff like that. You've got a little corner bar there. That used to be a big bar down there. And you've got the famous Burger King. Better than the Burger King in Playa Blanca, which is voted by Mr. Travelon as the worst Burger King in the world. Literally the worst Burger King in the world. When you go to Fuerteventura, maybe in a couple of weeks I'll go over. I've just been down to the south of Fuerteventura. That was nice. We had to feed the fish, feed the chipmunks and the birds, and we stopped in one of the H10 hotels. So there's a full video of that on my YouTube channel as well. And you can see what I ate for dinner. Oh, I'll tell you what, I was full. So yesterday, guys, I don't know I went live actually on YouTube yesterday, but the quality of the YouTube live videos is just terrible. It's just not very good. So I'm always going to go live on TikTok. So you can always if you're watching this on YouTube, make sure to go onto TikTok because you'll get the live. But if you are watching on YouTube, I always, like I said, I'm recording on 2 cameras. So I'm live on TikTok and I'm recording in 4K the whole thing to put on there, so you can catch up on there. So the moment of truth is around this corner. Is the new Fariones open? Jet2 have given nobody any information. Apparently there's lots of people asking, so let's go and take a look, so I can see that it's definitely not open. Or is it? Could we be the first ones? Let's go to the reception first and then we'll walk around the back. But they're getting it cleaned up, so it's probably not too far off. Look, the sign's up, it says Plus Fariones. No, look, it's not open. But the sign's up, look. And they're polishing it and they're getting ready, look. It's not far off, guys, look. It's not far off. So we're in Puerto Del Carmen, Lanzarote. So it's not far off at all, look. They're polishing all the marble floors, look, they're cleaning up there. It's only a 4-star, this one, so it's not the 5-star. But it's nearly ready. It won't be too long For sure it won't be too long. Quando ha aperto? They're not going to tell me. Hush, hush. Them windows need cleaning. He's up there, look. Let's have a look around the side. I'll ask this geezer. This geezer will tell me. Buenos días. Quando ha aperto? Tu sabes? Ah, no pasa nada, no pasa nada. Martes, tu creo? Posible. Oh, we're right by the bins here. We don't want to see bins, do we? He said the director's over there. Go and ask him. Maybe I will. Maybe I would say August. No, they say Tuesday's definitely going to open this week for sure. It's definitely going to open this week. Tuesday, he says. But I'll see if I can speak to the director. And here, look, you can get a good view of the pool area. So let's have a look. So you've got the rooms down here, look. So this is a nice little walkway down here also. So there's some of the rooms. That's a massive job, isn't it, refurbing one of these hotels? Imagine that. And imagine the pressure you're under. When are you opening? When are you opening? When are you opening? The glass hasn't gone in here yet. But it has gone down here. Oh, do you know what? I'm going to have to send the drone up here, ain't I? I'm going to come down and get the drone up and show you a good video, and I'll do a full walk around and a full record and show you. See if we can get that camera up there, look. We'll hold you high up, see if you can see. I can't see over the wall. So I'm holding the camera right up. Can you see over the wall? How does it look? I can't see a thing. I'm literally holding the camera right up so you can have a look, and I'm just walking along the side. Yeah, there's a little gap here, look. There you go. Pool's empty, or something's empty, look. Really nice though. And I didn't know that this walkway, yes, can see, there you go. I didn't know this walkway, look, led right off to the beach. So they blocked that walkway off there, but there it is, look. And you'll be right over the beach there, look. And this is Playa Grande. So I ain't gonna walk that way because, as you all know, I can't stand the sand. If I walked that way over the sand, I tell you what, my shoes will be full of sand for at least 4 weeks. How far from Matagorda? Beautiful. Thank you, Mrs. Travelon. I am, aren't I? So there you go, look, that's Playa Grande. Let's go back up that way and I'll come down this way again, and I'll go and see the other side of the suites, and we'll show you that way as well. Thank you, Neil. You are good, mate. So Neil keeps commenting on there saying book excursions, excursionslanzarote.com, travelon.world, use the code TTK and you get a little discount, and you can get all your excursions booked, your boat trips, your land tours, water parks, animal parks, Rancho Texas, the whole lot. And that discount code TTK will save you a little bit of money. And what I would say is get booking in advance. It's been a strange week actually. Last week boat trips were full 5 to 7 days in advance. It has died down a little bit, but obviously we're moving into August, so it's going to go back up again. So you're talking 2, 3, 4 days wait for boat trips at the moment. So boat trips are the problem. Places that are like limited, like buggies, places that don't have that many seats are getting booked very quickly. Land tours as well, like Tim and Fire, there's a shortage of staff on the island and a shortage of buses. So there's not too many buses and not too many guides. So again, they're getting booked up very, very quickly. I think the director of the hotel is just up that way. No one would speak to me, would they? They were like, speak to the director. But they're getting cleaned up, look. Everything's getting cleaned up and polished. And the final touches put together. Look at that tree at the top, that's cool, isn't it? I like that tree. I'm out of breath here. Yeah, the director's on the phone, look. He's busy. I actually recognise him. I might get to go to the opening. What do you reckon? What's happening to all the scooters? Well, they've all gone from Puerto Del Carmen and Costa de Keys, which is fantastic news. However, they're all where I live in Playa Blanca. So somebody just wants to annoy me. Right, so the scooters have gone. So let's have a look here. So I'll talk about scooters in a minute as we walk. So here, you've got some really nice restaurants there, look. you've got a mango, and this is the new shopping centre. Up the top it looks like they're going to open a restaurant, and that's coming soon. You've got a big Adidas shop, and in there you've got the Mercadona supermarket. It's a great supermarket, really, really cheap, so you can get some cheap food in there. And it's called the Soco Shopping Centre. So that's brand new to Puerto Del Carmen. And on the other side here, look, as I said, we've just seen, is the suites. So this is going to be the side of the Suites Fariones. It's a bloody big old place, isn't it? Imagine refurbing that. There's lots of people. Hey, how are you, mate? You all right? Yeah. Cheers, bud. There you go, look. So you got perfume shop there. You got the Soco, the Thin Line. I don't know what that is. That's like a clothes shop. But what we're going to do, we're going to head down here, look. And then we'll swing a right and we'll just have a look at the other side of the Fariones. And we'll show you that. But it's certainly not open. Certainly not open yet. We're staying in Cinco Plaza. Cinco Plaza is not far from where I am. We're on the main strip now, so we're on the main Puerto Del Carmen Strip. This is where all the action is. This is where it all happens. I do love the Puerto Del Carmen Strip, and there's plenty of people around. Seems a little bit busier than Playa Blanca. But a lot of different languages, so usually you walk down here, you see loads of English, Irish. But I'm listening to a lot of Spanish. So it's sort of Spanish summer holidays as well. The mainland Spain people love to come to the Canaries on holiday, and that's another reason why things get booked up quite quickly in this time as well, because a lot of the Spanish come over. It would be like not your typical British holiday, but it may be like going to the Isle of Wight. Do you know what I mean? If you lived in England or Ireland or something like that and you hopped over to the Isle of Wight, that is similar to sort of mainland Spain, sort of home from home. So you've got loads of bars here. Look, you've got Lineker's bar there, look. Bluebells, which is the Scottish bar. And you've got a few different places. I'm going to go and have a little look up there. But I did promise you to see if we can have a little look at the Fariones Suites to see what's going on down here. And I'm not going to be able to look, actually, look, because it's all blocked off. But that's the other side of the Fariones. So it's not far off, eh? And what I'm going to do, I'm going to come down, I'm going to film it properly, put it on the YouTube, and I'll get the drone up there and we'll have a good old nose. And also the big one in Playa Blanca as well. We'll have a good old nose of that too. Morning. Hello, how are you? You all right? We're on live, we're on live. He's like that, don't show me. You having a good time?
Good, thank you.
Fabulous, yeah. Lovely to meet you. See you soon. So over there, look, you've got Contiki, you've got the Sun Lounge, look. Over there, that looks that's a new place. Live sport, cheap drinks, 7 nights a week. Bingo, 7 nights a week, look. If you like your bingo, you can get up there. Blue Marlin there for breakfast. You've got the Galleon as well. They're like British bars. Definitely doing your full English there. Oh, and I tell you what, look, I'm walking right down Puerto Del Carmen. On the other side of the road, I'm not in the cycling lane, but I'm not getting hit by scooters, look. The yellow scooters have gone. So I said I'd talk about those. It seems that they've disappeared from Puerto Del Carmen and Costa de Guise. They've all gone down Playa Blanca. I don't know why, but maybe they'll disappear from Playa Blanca too. You know, I'm not a fan of them. They're very dangerous. It's not a case that I'm not a fan of scooters. It's a case of I'm not a fan of people riding the scooters, because I see them with their little kids on them, no helmets, and they're hurtling down the road, and they're in the middle of the road and they're wobbling around, and we've seen so many accidents. They're real dangerous. They are really dangerous. So what else we got up here? Look, we've got Sunset Beach, live sports and cocktail there, and Mumbai Masala underneath. That's a big Indian restaurant chain. Very popular Indian restaurant chain there. Now you've got Sassy's Show Bar there, that closed down. That used to be Tito's. I'm very surprised that closed down, actually. Maybe because they did a drag show, and there's already a massive drag show called Music Hall Tavern. So they sort of tried to compete with the best. Music Hall Tavern's an amazing show. They've got a UK tour as well. And again, you can find that on our website, www.excursionslanzarote.com. Use the code TTK for a discount, and you can book your tickets to the comedy drag show musical Travelon, but they opened a Sassy's bar. Maybe they should just have opened a show bar, you know what I mean? No point competing against something that's already established, is it? And this is the problem with Lanzarote. This is a little sort of negative side of Lanzarote, is people tend to copy what works instead of coming up with new ideas. So for example, you've seen the amount of Indian restaurants. I mean, we just passed Mumbai Masala, we had Indian Aroma 2 doors down, and there's another one just up here. And what happens is they see one Indian restaurant or Chinese restaurant or Italian restaurant working well and busy, and they all decide to open them. And it's like you get 5 then that are spread out and not so busy. So it doesn't really make sense, you know? There's plenty of things that we are missing here that we could have, like a buffet restaurant. There is a Chinese buffet restaurant, but I'd like a proper international buffet restaurant, for example. Where are you walking to? No idea. I'm just walking until the batteries go or I pass out. He's kicking off, look. Geezer on a cycle, geezer cycling in the middle of the road when there's a bloody cycle path here. I'm not surprised he was kicking off. That driver behind was like, get on the cycle lane. He's doing it right, look, he's doing it right. You have got to be careful though when you're walking on this side, because I know even though I live here and I know the cycle lanes here, when you're on holiday, your brain tends to be on holiday too sometimes, doesn't it? Especially if you've had a few drinks and you can wander into that cycle lane and they come speeding down. So we've got Shenanigans on the corner there, big Irish bar, and then you've got the Buccaneer and everything. It's an English bar for breakfast. Morning, you alright? The English bar there for breakfast. And I call this I call it the British strip here, because you've got a lot of British bars. You've got the tavern, does bingo and quizzes and stuff like that. And then Maratoni's apparently does amazing steak. And again, that's an old favourite, and something you might miss because the sign is not very appealing, is it? I mean, it doesn't really scream out to you, but the reputation is fantastic, so they don't need special gimmicks in there. I'm actually going to cross over, I think. Let's have a look. Oh. There's the sea view as well, another British bar. That looks nice. They do all your food and stuff. Morning, you alright? They do all your full English breakfast. But it's not as busy as it usually is it? What time is it? I mean, it's 10 o'clock, so it's getting a little bit busier now, but not too busy. Morning. Restaurant Playa Mar, look, they're getting ready for the day and putting all the tables and chairs out here. Love walking through this bit, look. There you go. The tables are out, everything's getting ready. You've got Oriental World here, big Chinese restaurant, look. This is the first big Chinese restaurant that opened. And then, like I said, they opened another 4 or 5. So they saw that one working. Oh, let's get another one open. Up there, well, let's go up, shall we? Let's go up, because I always do the strip. Let's show you some of the back ends. So if you walk up here, you can get to see some of the places. So you've got Paddy's Point, look. That's an Irish bar. You've got Don Raphael's Barbecue Grill there. Nice to see a bit of the coast. Never walked to the centre of it. I'm not up Cardiac Hill, but you know what? I was going to walk up Cardiac Hill this morning. I've forgot and I've missed it. You've got Powers, the Ark Tavern. That's a new one. I've not heard of that one. So this is up the up the side really. We stayed at the Rio Paraiso. That's a great place. Chopsticks is lush. Where's Chopsticks? Have I just passed somewhere called Chopsticks? Went up Cardiac Hill yesterday. Do you recommend any hotels? Drop me a private message and I'll tell you some of the nice ones. There's the Irish Centre, or the Irish Viking, look. And these are places that you might miss if you don't head up this way. So it's not a bad hill, this one. But I wanted to come up here to show you the Los Hibiscus. So this is the Los Hibiscus Hotel. Morning. And the Los Hibiscus is quite a popular all-inclusive in Puerto Del Carmen. Perfectly located. No, Cinco Plazas is up the next one, a little bit further up from here. But this one's perfectly located, look. You can get a good old nose inside. Morning. There you go, look. Let's get the camera in there. So there's the Los Hibiscus. Let's go and have a little further look. Lovely pool. Still a bit cloudy. What's the temperature like? It is at the moment about 25, but you can see there's some cloud, but that'll clear. That'll clear. Remember, it's only 10 o'clock, so it'll definitely clear. Have they renovated it? It was a nightmare when I stayed a few years back. I don't know. It looks busy though, doesn't it? All the sunbeds are taken. And only a small pool, look. One pool. Maybe there's another one somewhere. But one pool for all that. That's quite a lot now. 3 weeks in Katy, Farrow Park. I'm definitely going up to Farrow Park to do a video. I'll be doing a video of that soon. And there you go, look. That's some of the places at the Los Hibiscus. I'm gonna dive in here. I don't care. I hate walking into these places with a big camera set up. Don't mind me my little camera, but I'll get you a bird's eye view, look. Let's get a bird's eye view. I won't go down to the pool. But you've got a pool bar. There you go, there's the pool. And there's the sea view. You can see it's not far, look. Only took me a few minutes to walk up that hill. Not as bad as Cardiac Hill. Ah, is that Chopsticks that somebody says nice? There you go, down there. And you've got a few sort of hotels up this back end. You've got the Habla Bermudas just down there. I will do a sort of, Pat keeps telling me I need to do a video on the sort of the back streets of Puerto Del Carmen. But I won't do it on live because you guys all like to see bars, restaurants and the sea. And the minute I come away from bars, restaurants and the sea, I tend to lose a lot of followers. So I can see them hearts going up. Make sure to tap the screen. Apparently if you tap the screen, it attracts more people. So tap the screen. Look, I can see the hearts going up. This is why they do it, don't they? Tap, 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 tap. Your finger will be worn out by the end of it, I tell you. But if you tap the screen, apparently that means I get more people liking the live. And that means more people will watch. Ah, there's the golden chopsticks. Somebody said I like the chopsticks. There it is. So that's a Chinese restaurant there. Lots of Chinese restaurants in Puerto Del Carmen. Myself, I'm a big fan of Chinese buffets. And if you've checked out on the YouTube or the TikTok, me and Mrs. Travelon and the kids, we went to the new Chinese buffet in Arrecife. That's the capital. It's brand new, it's massive, and they do all-inclusive drinks. And we went there and checked it out and did a video, and it was lovely. So I'm a Chinese buffet fan. I can't justify going to a Chinese restaurant and ordering off the menu anymore, because I think I can get this in the buffet plus everything else that I want to try. Could it be because I'm a tight git, or could it be that I'm just clever? Because a mate of mine, he goes to a Chinese buffet. So get this, he'll walk in a Chinese buffet and order off the menu. Now I need anybody that's watching here to tell me, does anybody go to a Chinese buffet and order menu and not have the buffet? Because if you do, well, we are not friends. We are not friends. Can you walk to San Antonio? I might get that far. Tracy's a big no, look. Tracy's a big no. And Lavicia. Mr. Pasta has the best pasta. Mr. Pasta has really good food, doesn't he? But not just pasta. But it's called Mr. Pasta. Hello, how are you? You alright?
Hello.
You alright? You having a good holiday?
We are.
Yeah, where are you stopping?
Up there.
At the Hibiscus?
Yes.
We've just had a little nose around
We
there.
went there because of you, to be honest. We saw it on your TikTok.
Did you? Never.
We booked with you to go to the ranch.
Oh, did you have a good time? Did you go to Rancho Texas? Was it good?
Yeah.
Have you been watching me on TikTok?
Mummy does.
Mummy does, there you go. Love it. What's your name?
Leanne.
Leanne and?
Matt.
Leanne, man, Matt, and what are you two names?
Logan and Louis.
Luca and Louis, fantastic.
Logan and Louis.
Logan and Louis, well that is fantastic. Have an amazing holiday, won't you?
will.
Thank you ever so much for watching. I'll see you soon. Have a good day, bye, bye.
Bye.
Oh, bless them, nice family there. They're stopping up the Los Hibiscus. and they booked with Travelon for Rancho, Texas. How nice is that? Right, listen, if you're watching on YouTube on the catch up, it's looking like the batteries are going. So we've done an hour. So you've got an hour. You've got an hour to watch. You've had an hour. I'm going to carry on now on TikTok, of course. I'm not going anywhere. Don't you worry. Do not switch off. We're going to walk further. But if you are watching the catch up on YouTube, thanks for coming this far, and I'll see you in the next video. Like, follow, and subscribe, and all that jazz.